We're here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, where I have just taken a cooking class with Norma at ArgentineCookingClass.com. So we made empanadas.
Right.
We made
We
lentils.
ate them already.
We ate them too. We made lentil stew, which is traditional.
Guiso de lentejas, that's the right word for it.
Guiso de lentejas.
Así es.
We made alfajores,
Oh, that's...
which are the traditional cookies, so like a shortbread cookie,
Sí, we can say that.
and then stuffed with
Dulce leche.
so sweet. So
And
how
coconut around it. And this is our macaron. Very easy.
so easy to make. Everyone, we're here in a cooking class. There are 5 other people here with me, and we've all decided that we are going to make these cookies for Christmas.
Absolutely.
We're going to take them back. So in the cooking class, not only do you get to make a bunch of these classic dishes, you make the dough for the empanada, you make the filling for the empanada. We got to have it with chimichurri. We got to make the lentils, prep the lentils. We had traditional wines, so we had Malbec,
Yeah.
the Dorantes, which are both Argentinian wines. So it's really a little bit of a taste of Argentina.
Tal cual. And mate, we drank mate too.
And we drank mate. That wasn't my favorite part, but everyone else loved the mate.
You didn't like it, I know. It's
I
quite
liked the
bitter.
wine.
It's quite bitter.
So how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been doing this for 9 years already.
And you're a psychologist by training.
Exactly, but I'm a home cook since I was a little girl.
From life.
Yes, I love to cook, I love to learn, and I find that really the cuisine unites cultures. So when I started traveling also, I want to know the culture, I want to know how people, gather around it, make it with love, and this is part of my hospitality for the people who travels. The travelers come here more than tourists.
And when you first got
my home,
And when you first got started, was your idea, was it just that you were going to have a couple people over a couple times a week, or how did it start?
It's a long story. I started with my friends who used to ask me for recipes, so I said, come, I'll show you. So we had classes, and one of them had a girl renting a room from the States, so told her, oh, you have a friend who will, teach you how to cook. I would like to learn empanadas. So I said, well, I'll make a class for them in English. And she came with a friend, and they loved it, and just helped me do a blog, and then came out like that out of that, and then it started, and people come, and it's really surprised me how people love foodies and love to go to classes in every country they visit, and for me it's very rewarding. I love what I do. It's a passion, and I love to have you all here.
So you were telling us today that the group that we were cooking with today, we were all from the US. We've had people from 50 or 60 countries.
Yeah, at least, yes. Different continents. Sometimes they meet here, different continents. Today we have all the United States.
Yeah.
But mostly are from the States. I think because it's near, or people are very interested in that. And really, I would say 70% of my friends, guests.
That's good. And you said before, and I think this is interesting because it was my experience today being here with the folks that we were cooking with. You said that this isn't for tourists,
no.
It's for travelers. And I know that the experience I had today feels that way. We were sharing wine, we were sharing stories, we got to cook, we got to taste what we were doing. But when you say that it's for travelers, not tourists, what do you mean?
Exactly that it's not a touristic thing, that you are passive, you are active here, you are going to take inside you an experience, and this worth a lot. I mean, when you go back home, you will never forget. Even if you don't repeat it, everything is very easy to duplicate, of course, but every time you remember Argentina, you're not going to remember only the monuments or the Obelisco, San Telmo, the nice places, but these feelings, this experience. We say vivencias in Spanish, vivencias, and for me, when I travel and all these years of meeting different people, that's what stays in. And the love, of course, because we meet people, and all over the world we are the same, right? We find that we have this experience of gathering, as I said, around the table. All the festivities are around the table, and sharing home food, comfort food. I have chefs here, we have Bill, but it's not sophisticated food, but you enjoy doing, the way we do it here.
Yeah. And I could say one of the really special things about this experience has been, I've taken cooking classes in so many different places that we've traveled. We always do a cooking class. It's always something we do. And what I really loved about this experience was that, we're in a beautiful home.
Absolutely.
Norma's opened up her home. We've got amazing views, really seeing the whole city. So you can take in all of Buenos Aires when you're here. And that sense of home comes through in your hospitality, how you took care of us, the communication before getting here, so we knew exactly what to expect, where to show up. And we get like a 20-page cookbook to take home. Right? Is it 20 pages?
Yeah, 20 recipes.
It's some of the recipes we made today, all the recipes we made today, but then other ideas. So you can make other kinds of empanadas.
Vegetarian one, of course, and different dough, and also different pastries. But the most typical, because of course we use a lot here Italian food, pastas, and so I try to find what we eat at home, really, beside barbecue, which I don't have because I don't have the barbecue. Parrilla, it's also our national dish.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
So,
I think...
and you have notes about the wine also, an explanation in the recipe book.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts is the wine. And so not only do we get to try a lot of wine, very generous pours, by the way. I poured them, so I know that I was able to pour them generously.
So many bottles we used today.
We did use many bottles today, but we had Malbec from Mendoza. We had Dorantes from Salta. We had, two of the very good wines you would find here in Argentina. The wine was pouring, the food was great, the hospitality was great.
And the conversation was great.
So the cookbook that you get to take home not only has all of the recipes that you make here in class, but it also has other ideas. You can riff and try new things. And it has a whole section about mate, which we tried, which is the tea, if you will, and that you drink out of the gourd. Yeah, we shared that communal family. And also notes about wine. So I recommend if you are here in Buenos Aires, if you're coming in and you are a traveler, not a tourist, if you're looking for an experience going into someone's home and learning how to make classic dishes, then you need to be right here with my new friend, Norma.
Thank you.
Yeah, so check out ArgentineCookingClass.com.
Absolutely. And Instagram, you have Argentine Cook Norma. So thank you, all of you. Please make a reservation, but with anticipation, because it gets really busy in December and January.
Yeah. So get in here, start cooking, and on your next trip to Buenos Aires, come and visit my friend Norma. See you later.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes.